tutorial to this path. I don't think I'm going to do this with the path, although it might be good, but pathfinding. No, actually it would be nice to have something else. I'm looking for something, I forgot what it was. Okay, mashups. I don't want this. I forgot. Anyway. Alright, oh, I know. It's restream. I just want to know if everything is going okay. Restream. Let's see if this is working. It's on hold. No, it's not. I find it interesting. These guys are... Wait a second. Your channel. It should be. It'll say I'm live. Alright. And... I am live. So if I do this... Well, the sound, it cuts off the sound, but anyway, we can jazz. I prefer this one probably. There we go. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is... So I started a small project just then. What this is doing, let me just see, I'm live. I've sent this much. I've got the statistics right. Yeah, okay. So what we're gonna do is something that resembles somewhat asteroids. And well, the principle is asteroids and Super Pang. It's something in between. The theme, actually I should have like a theme here. But the theme is the size matters, right? So now I need to go and update titles. So I'm gonna go titles. Working on us mashup game jam. Theme is size matters. Okay. Game contents. Stream. No, it's not. Join me as I work on this small demo. I think. Hell yeah. Social alerts. No. I mean, I could, but I don't really want to. Okay, right. So what we want to do is basically this. We're gonna do, well, a spaceship that just only goes round in a circle. You got a big screen, and you got balls that just bounce, just pretty much like Super Pang, right? Now you remember on Super Pang, when the character shoots up and hits the ball, it will split in two, right? So in that case, the size of the ball matters, because the tinier they are, the faster they move, and the bigger they are, the slower they move, but also the easier target they are. But if they're small, they're a much harder target. Now I want to do the same logic, but combine it a little bit with asteroids. And the thing that I didn't like about asteroids is that it was very complicated for me. I don't like hard games. I like enjoyable games. When it's hard, it's not very enjoyable for me personally. And there's lots of people who just enjoy the fact that it's much harder. I'm just going to open my window here. So the point is, if you're... Alright. So I think that if you have a game that is hard, that can be good as well. But I enjoy games that are less hard, but more enjoyable, more to the point of making things enjoyable for the user, for the gamer. Now, what I didn't like about asteroids was the fact that it's very hard to control the spaceship, right? Because it will collide the thing. So I'm going to do it a little bit easier, but at the same time just different, just complicated. So there's a little bit of a path circle in the middle where the ship is moving. Now I was thinking whether or not the ship could twist on rotate on its own axis, and so it could shoot up and move around the circle, but I thought it would be much nicer if it was just always pointing towards the center of the circle. So the ship is always pointing towards the center, and it can shoot in that direction. And so the controls that you've got is basically just rotating it one way or rotating it the other, and making sure that you are now pointing towards towards your the balls that are coming down. And once you hit the ball, it will split in two. So you have to not only avoid, but now you have to aim using that circle, right? And the justification for that is, say that's spaceship. It could be facing outwards, in which case it would be much easier, because it would be just the justification would be much easier, I would say. But it's hard to. I'm not sure. I'll have to think about this. So I think that for our to-do list, let's see if I can. There's new resources. What the hell is on these resources? Right. I think that I want to development, games, and oops, go inside. And inside I want to actually, let's start the terminal here. Let's just say code here. Okay, it should start code. No, yeah, it does. Okay, so now I'd like to start a file saying notes md, and so this game is called Round in Circles, and this is basically jam mashup jam. What's this? Yeah, 6th of June. I'm going to find 20, and a combination of. Let me just move my thing out here. It's a combination of Super Pang. Yeah, Super Pang, and asteroids. Okay, so main mechanics. A ship in the center of the screen rotates the screen, tries to pop, shoot, and pop the bubbles that are bouncing around the screen. The player can only move the ship around a ring where the ship is fixated on, and can also shoot those bubbles. The moment right, if any bubble touches the ship, the player dies. When a bubble is shot, then when it's shot, then it will split in two and reduce its size until it's small enough and it disappears. The game will have a time limit for each level. Levels will vary with the ship ring shape and radius. I'm not sure about the shape. No, let's say radius. Ship ring radius becoming bigger or smaller, and in reduces size into smaller a bit. The smaller the bubbles are, the faster they move. Levels will vary with the ship ring radius becoming bigger or smaller, and the bubbles and the number and speed of the bubbles. I'm not sure about the speed of the bubbles, because I think it would be not just nice to have I'm not sure. Let's do something here. Let's go see the development and games and see rounds in circles, and then let's do git init here and git status. What's to import? All right, let's git add images, notes, images, notes, scenes, default. Let's do the project. Yes, I'm not sure the dot import makes any difference, but I mean, yeah, why not, right? I think so. Let's just do this, and I'm just cd.import. What's inside it? It's compiled. Yeah, fuck it, I don't think so. Vim git ignore. Import. Okay. Git add git ignore. And now git commit, say first blood. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go to GitHub and create a new one, and it's gonna be round in circles. All right, a game for mashup game jam. And we'll do it publicly, and I would like to have this also in here. I think I'm not sure how is that is that control? No, oops. I think it's preview markdown. Preview on the side. It's not like that. How about, I don't know if it works like that. It does. Yes. Okay. Cool. Run the circles. 4 worship game aim jam. Okay. I think that's okay. Let's do this. And so to do list. So we're gonna have a to do. So we're just gonna audio mechanics. We have the assets. We have, well, screens. So for example, on this one, I need the timer. I need the circle, well, ring fire ring. The assets, we need a ship. We need a... Ooh, that's not working very well, is it? That won't work. So, because... I mean... To be honest, I don't care about this. Whoa, what the hell did I do? It's not... Oh dear, code... I don't need this. Okay. On the assets I need the ship, I need the background, which will eventually also be the, I think, the ring. I need the, I don't know. Well, I need the bubbles, or bubble. Need the ring. And stars. Maybe. Let's do stars. And then on the screens we need a play. Well, we've got a start game screen and a restart. We need to win and lose, so we need to win. We need a win. We need a lose. We need a restart. That's gonna be hard. I'm gonna have to copy this from other ones, because otherwise it will take me ages to get this, because I don't remember how to do this. Okay, audio. We need the shot. We need the Jesus, I can't do this in 1 hour. That's quite a lot. I'm gonna have to reduce this. The shot, we're gonna need a bubble X split. We need to win sound. We need to lose sound. Well, kind of. And what else do we need? Oh, we need a countdown. That's gonna be really hard, because I don't know any of this. So, in terms of mechanics, all right, we can start with the assets, which is the easiest part of all of this. And I'm already very late, so we don't know. We don't know. Let's just do... Sorry, I forgot to add the remote. Whoops. I mean... And... That's quite a lot of things. We can start with the assets. Right, we have to start and then we'll see what we can do. Assets, so Ace Sprite, Ace Sprite. Let's do a new file of, I think, I want the, let's start with the ship. So a ship is going to be, 128 to 128, I think. Yeah, yes, transparent background. So to be honest, all I want is a. How big is this? Yeah, this may be even too big. Well, let's do. General ships. This is pretty stupid, but something like that, actually. But if you're seeing it in top down, I mean, it looks great like this, but does it actually triangle ship 2D? In fact, I'm gonna I mean, we could do something like very simple like this for now, and let's not do the assets very complicated. So I'd like to just, let's assume 64 is far too big. Let's do this in a new 64 by 64 pixels, and I think that's more than enough anyway. So let's start with this and this pixel. Actually, let's choose black. This in this pixel, and I think that from here to it should be, oh, what we're gonna do, yep, and there. Okay. So if I'm here and I want to do here, oops. Okay. And if I want to fill this one with, oops, not new frame, sorry. With, how's it, new layer? Shift N. Okay. Actually, you know what? Duplicate this. And here I want to select this. I want to paint it something like yellow. Can be. It's G. Okay. Wait a second, but I mean, I quite liked this thing. I mean, this actually makes a little bit of sense. Maybe I could do it that way. But it doesn't identify which end is actually shooting, does it? So I could make it, but wasting time here. Okay. Alright, let's do, so that this looks like I want to be the Boshi. I have no idea what I'm doing here, because this actually, let's do a new layer here for a second. And let's say that I deselect everything and I've got like some of these things, not like that, but like something like that. Okay, so if I let's do brown here. I have no clue. Like, really, I have no clue. I'm gonna call this a ship. Alright, let's do Boxing Tycoon, run in circles. I'm gonna have to say that these are... Can I not just raw resources? I'm gonna call this the ship. Well, actually, this is the A sprite, so like that. And I'm gonna export this spreadsheet as sprite, all visible by rows. That's all good. Output file, PNG. That's absolutely fine. Now let's do the background. So let's do a new one. I think we could... It's gonna be a tile set, so... Yeah, okay. 64, right. So one of the tile sets, so this tile set is gonna be, let's save this as tile set. And let's do this way. So G and color black. So that's one with just black. That's gonna be like that. And then, so the whole thing might be filled with this type of thing. B, okay. So, okay, that's one. Let's get another one. So let's get another one. I think there was another way of doing this, but cell properties. I don't want to duplicate cells. Yeah, okay, duplicate cells. Well, I don't know. I don't know. So this would be like the background. Okay. New frame, and then on this new frame, what I want now is, okay, those are, that's it. And what I want to do, now I want to do an arc between from here to there, which is gonna be pretty tricky, I think. Wait a second, why am I doing this like that? Because I have, yes. Okay, so what I want is to do the ring, and the ring we can do it. Can I do this? Not sure. Let's inform people on the channel that I'm actually doing this. What's the thing on Twitch? It's just so that I know what's happening. Ah, it's fine. So the stream, no. So I think it's not user, it's just Royco Cup, I think. That machine is good. I think it was okay. Oh, dashboard. I don't want dashboard. So that's, and I think it's just Royco Cup. If I just do that, yes, so I think that go cup should work. Okay, so I'm just gonna go up to these nice buddies here and jam discussions and ooh, that's twitchy. And I don't know. Okay, so now let me just take a look at the, because I only got one screen, which is fantastic as well. Restream. Oh, sorry, it's here. And open in browser, I think. So I'm thinking that the circle well, there's a couple of things. One of the things is I need a core of a specific size, but the circle, I don't know. I'm gonna try it first and then we'll see, because I actually do not know how is this even gonna work, right? I want an arch from one end to another, but I don't really know. Because yeah, so painting there. There must be a easier way to do that, right? From the select, can I not modify border? There we go. So if I do border 1 pixel and I just paint inside it, should be G. Well, it's gonna paint the whole thing, so I'm not sure if I want that. That's the circle though. So the point was that I could expand and contract it because it's gonna have different sizes. So it cannot be one image, right? So, can it? No, because, I mean, unless I do this with quite a lot of definition, right? So if I want a circle, there's going to be acting as a rail for my ship to move on top of. And if I want to expand it 3 times, for example, the background needs to expand as well, and so we need to do a tile that can expand. Tell you what, I'm not going to expand it because it would entail some sort of weird mechanics. So what I'm going to do is, this is going to be my rail, and it's going to be blue for now. Oops. Oh, this doesn't. Okay. Can I paint this in a contour tool? What's this? No. I was just wondering if this thing. So this is a pencil. It's like this paint. Well, if there's like a brush. Well, I'm not sure what. Okay. Well, and this is the easy part because there should be a brush. Just I should have done this in probably in what's it called, GIMP or something. Because why would I do this here if GIMP does this one better actually? But it's because I think that I'm doing this in an atlas, but it's not a great deal of complication anyway. I think we're done here. Okay, so let's say that this is my rail, right? Let's put a frame. No, let's put a new frame. Not a frame, sorry. Let's put a. Oh. Okay, can I invert this? Tolerance. Tolerance should be 37. Contiguous, not necessarily contiguous. There we go. That's what it was. Okay. Fast rotation. That's right. Okay, so what I want is I would like to not a new frame, a new layer, sorry. So it's a new layer here. And in here I want to contract this. So I don't know. I think I need to do a mask. Replace, add to new mask, right, so remove from that. Shortcut Shift M. If I do it 1 pixel, that should be an easy way to do this for sure. It's gonna overlap, so I'm not gonna do that. So if I do it like that, it's gonna feel exactly within. Not sure. If I border 1 pixel, it will make 1 pixel just a little bit outside of it. So I just need to, I need to Shift M, I think, marquee. No. So I need to, no, I need not to be contiguous. Oh, sorry, I'm wrong layer. So if I probably should have done it in a different way, but this will do, and then we'll add the rest of these things. Okay, and we've got the ring, we've got the ship. What else do I need? Well, I need the bullets, but the bullets don't need to be one of these things, right? So I'm gonna delete these frames. Yep. I'm gonna export this. Tile set. Yep, should be fine. And now I need the bullets. So open. Nope. Sorry. So new, and I'm gonna go and the bullets. Or the cord. I'm gonna do bullets. It's probably gonna be better rockets, and they can be so they can be 32, I think, at least, but it's probably even too big. Okay, so 32. No, because if I do them out of sprites and then I need to rotate them, it's not like Unity. So I might do this in small pieces of line in line 2D that I just shoot off. So I guess that should be okay. All right, let's try and do that. Chat. Close. Okay, so it says that it's expired. It's not, but okay. I'm sure that's because I'm pretty sure it's not on pause. It is on pause. Huh. No data for active stream. That's strange, at the very least. How the hell do you take out of pause? Enable. Yeah, could be. But that's not what I want. That's interesting. Go to live. It's on hold. This channel is on hold. Oh, it worked yesterday. That's very weird. That is very weird indeed. Dismiss. New stream. Yep. You can create now, yeah. Okay. Use settings. I mean, it seems like it's live. I don't know. I don't really know why the hell. Anyway, it seems to be fine. Yeah. So let's go back here and let's make this ship so the images. Oh, I just made the ship here, and I've got the tile set here as well, and with a sprite. Where did I paste this jam discussion? I thought that was showing off, which is, I think this is the proper place. I'm not sure. Show off. Jam looking for team discussions, announcements. Oh, announcements is for this guy only, for Ollie. 26 hours has passed. I know, Ollie, I know. Don't remind me. This is tricky stuff, my friend. Alright, so the thing with this ship is that if I go to ship, so where's the scenes? Let's go and replace this sprite with, well, with this sprite, which is not, it's not a lot better. It's not, because it's not, but it's the sprite that I want. Now, the sprite, that's the sprite, and that's the top of the sprite. Good. Now, with, and then we want to do is we want to go to the world. That's fine. Yeah, and then we want to go to the world. Actually, this is very large. And we want to do a tile set now. So the tile set, we're going to do the background. You've seen, we're going to say, this is, sorry, it's going to be a 2D. We're going to put the tile map here. The tile map is going to have a tile set. So tile map, square, tile set is going to be a new tile set. Actually, sorry. It's not. It's going to be... Well, yes, new tile set. And is that the correct way of doing this? Or maybe not. Maybe I need to load. Yeah, no, it's a new tile set for sure, yes. And then I click here. And then how the hell do I do this? I need a new tile set. And then I click, and it should... Oh, here's a resource, sorry. I think. Can I not just drag it in? Yes, I can. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to do a new region. Oops. I need more zoom. It would be nice to know where does the... So that's new single, and then from here there is another single, and here to there is wrong. Can I not just... Can I adjust this? Yes. No. Oops. Shit. I'm probably doing this all wrong, I know that. This is yet another tile. Okay, so we've got these 3 tiles. And with that, we can... Well, if I just do... this, obviously, it's going to be very tiley. Okay, and then I do that, and I... Whoa! Okay, let's adjust. Okay. And the way we're going to do that is by tile set, and we're going to do... Yep, and this one... How do we adjust this particular one? Yota tile, new atlas. I don't know. Delete the no tile map. No, that's not what I want, is it? Oh shit, that's what I wanted. Ah, oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, let's yeah, let's delete all of this shit. Let's do a new one. New tile map. And we need to have a square, yep, and new tile set, yep, and then that, and then this comes in play. And I'm gonna have one of these, and that's why it was wrong. And then this, and then that, and then this, and then that. Now, I don't know, let's see. We're gonna call this scene BG background. Not sure if this will work, to be honest, but we'll see. So that's one. Okay. And then that's another. That's a terrible tile. That'll work, I think. In the end, it does work. And then we want to put this guy. Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? So, okay. So we want to place this guy right in the middle. Oh, shit. Okay. Nothing to worry about. We're gonna do a new tile map. But outside. Yep. And then we're gonna drag this thing. Oops, sorry. We're gonna go and apparently we're gonna copy the parameters of this one. We're gonna put this and we're gonna say paste the parameters, right? And we're gonna have this guy right there. There we are. So that means that if I go to the world and I import the background, there we are, I think. If I do that, whoops, 5. So how does this show? It looks okay, a little bit off center, which is odd. Shift F11 apparently takes this thing away. No, it doesn't. It should. Okay, let's not do that. Is it this one? None of them will be doing that. Okay, we can totally do it this way and then move it. So offset this thing. Transform cell occluder. I can... Well, I can scale it. There you go. I can scale it 10 times. Wait. It's got 1, right? If I scale it twice... Interesting. Rotation degree, no. If I position it at 10, Oh, that's the whole tile map, so the grid moves. Okay. Well, you know what? I mean, that's fine with me, to be honest. I'm doing it with tile map. I didn't have to, but it's just... Okay, if I move it 32 this way and 32 this way, it should be dead center. Yeah, should be dead center. All right. So, oops, 3. So that's a ring, and that's the background. Okay. And now, oh, of course, I forgot about the asset, which is gonna have a. This one is gonna have to be big because I'm gonna make it 1/4 of the screen, so I'm gonna have to do at least 128 by 128, and it's because no, that's as big as it gets. So yeah, it's just fine. It's pixelated. 64 pixels by 64 pixels will be just fine. So now here we go. That's the bubble, and the bubble, das bubble, is pretty much the same as, oops, I need to do that, yes. So that's the bubble, right? So I'm gonna do exactly this, select, modify it as a border. Let's do a border with 1 pixel, like that, and then we do like just the, I find the contour tool, I don't know what the hell that does though. I might do something, oops. Okay. I mean, that's really annoying to have to do this, to be honest. It's not, because this is pixel by pixel, so... But there should be a way... Spray, yeah, there we go. And the spray... Oh yeah, that's much better, I think. Okay. Okay, I think that will do. So that's that, and now I want a layer where I have... Can I select, modify... Can I expand? Well, no, I don't need to expand or anything. Just need to do that, and no, I need to contract. I don't need to do it that way. Wait. I need to do it inside. No, not the. Okay, no tolerance, 0. What the hell are you doing? Not that. I want to select the inverse. Inverse, that way. So now I want to go here. Oh, of course, that's silly, sorry. So there, yeah, so the inside of the ball. So I think that we should have balls. Well, dark red, let's do that. So G, there's the dark red. And now we're gonna do a circle here. Well, we're gonna have to do some 2 arches, and the arches, line tool, curve tool, good stuff. So let's see if we can do that in something like new layer. Okay, so we're gonna have to open from this thing towards this, more or less, and that's terrible. How the hell do I do this? How does this work? And this opens like that. So these are the fixating anchors, like there. I don't know why that doesn't extend. and then just opens like this. What the hell does this do? I'm very... Okay, I want this the height, this is the thing, and okay, so I can't do that. Alright, so from here to there, and then just open it up like that. That's very weird. What the hell? Okay. Shift L. Right. Okay. So if I say that the point that I want to start is here, another point is okay here, another point is maybe here. It just closes it. How many points can I have? 1, 2, 3. That's it. And it does like a drop thing. So the first point that I want is here. Second point is here, and I want to extend this way. Alright, so I'm gonna have to actually see a video on how the hell... I mean, I can do it in GIMP, I suppose, but... Has anybody said anything here? No? Okay, these guys are really cool. I really enjoyed. I think this is the first time I actually joining a live now. So a sprite arc. Sorry. So I want to do the highlights of the ball. A sprite to an arc. Really? These are sprite layers. Okay, that's interesting. Is it that simple and I'm just being an idiot? First of all, deselect. So on the second side, so that's not it. Where's the line? Okay, and that's, I mean, I just want like I would like to have like a Bezier or something like that. It's like if I'm, so this starts a point and then has that. Oh, here we go. So I need to drag. Okay. So it said, okay, from here to there, yeah, and then just, okay. And then from here, to there. Sorry. Here to there. And then just something like that, yes. I don't need two Beziers. Okay. Okay, let's try again. So, from here to there, and then you drag it. Just thinking, yes, should be something like that. And then I drag it over one side and the other side, something like that. Yeah. Okay, I'm not 100% sure that that's correct, but okay. And then I'll drag it again, and okay, I can't do it this way, so I'm gonna have to drag this all the way and then just I mean nice. I don't think it's working, right? But let's, I mean, we can try. And then what's the pencil shortcut? B. We can kind of try. Let's do the Shift L line again. Okay, so they're from there. I think it might be because it's to them. Oops, I didn't do it properly. So this part is interesting. This is W, we select inside, I then paint inside, and then W again, and actually, I mean, what's the, is it W? No, it's the pencil is B for pencil, obviously. I mean, I'm looking at this small thing here. It's not totally bad, but I would like to just adjust this. Let's do some red over here. And so let's, I think it's too much. Maybe it's too much everywhere. I mean, I don't know. I think it's just the pixels that are a little bit fucked. Okay, you know what? This will do. This is called bubble. Alright, so raw resources, this is the bubble. We're gonna export this as a output file called bubble, but we're not gonna, well, yeah, okay, let's do it this way, and then I'm gonna go up to this guy and just move it. Right, now, so now I'm gonna create a new scene called, well, it's gonna be a 2D scene. It's got like a sprite, well, a kinematic body, and then also has a sprite, animated sprite. No, it's gonna be a sprite, and this one is a collision. Yep. And within the collision, you need to say what kind of collision is going to be a circle shape. That's about it, right? And the sprites, we can move it up because I think it's probably a good idea. And then I'm just going to load it from the images, and this is the bubble. And I'm going to save this as being the bubble, okay, in the scenes. Cool. So now if I go to the world and well, I'm gonna do that anyway, so it's okay for the moment. I just open this and I'll drag it, and now, oops, what the hell did I do? Well, the problem here is that this is background, this is ship, this is ship, this is background. And this doesn't matter what it is, and this is bubble, and save, and now I've got a detach all of these guys. So yep, just attach the bubble somewhere here, and attach the the background. Yes, funny. That is okay. So the bubble is on top. Interesting. Why the hell did I make a mistake here? And yes, I did. Okay. So there, that's the bubble. Ship. Okay, let's do, I want the background first. Then I think I want the ship. Okay. And the background comes with that, so I want the bubble. For some reason that bubble was not correct. Okay. Something here that's not right, but I think if I just take a look at this, it looks okay. I'll fix the assets later. Alright, so now this ship transform. I want the scale of this ship to be tiny. I mean, I'm not 0.20% of that and not 0.20% of that. Right? Maybe even like 30% of that, but that's pretty much it, I think. And then that is gonna go right in the middle. If I could snap, smart snap, if I could, there you go. And the, that's gonna be interesting. Okay, well, we can do that, I think. And this bubble, just snap. Okay, and grid snap. Okay, so the, I mean, right, I'm not sure. We'll see. It will go around in circles, I think. So the bubble starts off with, well, the bubble doesn't have really, we don't have anything just yet. Okay, so I don't understand why the hell YouTube is not doing it, even though YouTube is doing it, because if I come here, I'm live now. It's gonna stop my music. YouTube is doing it because I come here. Yeah. So I'd love to do this ship, but we can't. So now what we're gonna do is, so that's the bubble. We'll come back to this one. That's quite a lot of things. This is what happens when you do requirements up front. If you don't do requirements up front, you don't have this type of problems. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're not gonna bounce it, we're gonna do it as asteroids, so, or maybe we do bounce it. It would be easier if I didn't bounce this, I think. Actually, it would be easier if I did bounce it. Alright, let's do... I'm not sure. I could bounce it off the walls. Bubble. I could bounce it off the walls. It has a collision. Oh, right. And the ship. Okay, let's do the first initial movement of the ship, right? So the ship itself. Well, we have worlds, so the first thing we're gonna do is something that I find very useful. Let's attach a script to this one. It's not scenes. It's gonna be the hell. Yep. Scripts, and we're gonna have, yep, that's fine. Yep. Okay. We're gonna have all these. We need a func input event where if event is input on input action press and down and focus. There must be a, I think that's it. If that's the case, just to get 3 and dot quit. And I think that if I do that, oops, what if event is really? No, because it's not. Wow. It's never gonna be that, is it? I forgot what it is that we need to do to do that. So I'm gonna have to open the file that it's on games, and I did it yesterday, and scripts and worlds, and it's basically this. And now I'm gonna go and just input key event, and if there's a quit, but I'm not sure that this project settings I have any input map. I don't have a quit, I think. So I need to create a new one. UI quit. And I add this and say that this is gonna be, the key is gonna be Q. Okay. So close that and say quit, and Q is quit, because escape is not good. Although interesting. So you're not working yet? Debug. What's going on? Yeah, it is. So, oh, I'm sorry. UI quit. Okay, so now it's working. Nope. Okay, so now the thing that we want is we want the world to be able to control. So the ship has its own controls, right? And the funny thing is the ship is going to go around in circles. So we're going to rotate it. We're going to rotate, always looking towards the center. So, okay. So we're going to go to ship, we're going to go here, we're going to put a script, ship, not scenes, scripts, yeah. Scripts, yeah, great. And what we want to do is, so we want, okay, so we want things like this. We want, well, var rotation, var rotation, and position. Well, no, that's, they've got that. But what, do we want to do physics on this? No, we just want the input. So we just go that func input. If input, okay, let me just, if the input is something like this, if input key is action pressed, UI, well, for example, up, we do something, plus, and if the input is down, you do something else. Okay, so if that's and if it's up, I want you to, so I want the ship to keep going, looking at the rotation. So the point where it needs to look at is, so first of all, I wanted to look, so the edge of the thing, so it's still a square, so the very top of that, so that's the Y0. Yeah, let's rotate this thing just to see how do we rotate things here. So if it's yeah, there is a look at. Oh, there is a look at here. Where is it looking at? That's a fun. So rotation. So let's do pass first. So let me just do. Can I create a 2D line? Do I need to have it first? Can I Godot create 2D line? Script. I think you can, but I don't know how to. Because you can draw. You can draw texture with texture. No, but there's another way. Degrees, draw line. Draw line. So there is draw line thing. Is there a draw line thing? Draw arch. Ooh, draw a line. Okay. Draw line. What do you need? Vector 2 to vector 2. Okay. So this is gonna be my gimmick. So far. Okay. I need to. Is there a const? Debug mode. Oops. Okay, so if I. And here, if. Because you can't access it, so you need to have. I don't know how to do this, to be honest. There's another way. I know there's a way. There's a way to do that because. Well, let's open it up. Open file, open folders. Thank God I spent time doing this project. There's shitloads of things to do here. So when I have world export. So that's a constants. These are internal anyway, but I would like so because I load them from here, I think. So for example, boxer, right? Actually, character. So if I get tree, get root, get node, there you go. That's the one. So that's how you get the thing. Well, we can do that. Get tree, get root, get node, world. I think. So I'm gonna ask world. So print. I'll print debug. If world, and I want to know debug. I think I want to do that, but we'll see. Yes, it does work. Okay. So the I don't understand why it comes back to this anyway. So if yeah. Okay. If it's debug, I want to draw line from, well, exactly where I am. So vector 2, and I don't know if I need to do this even, 2 vector 2, and it's just infinite. So let's say 0. Well, where's my position? So transform position. What's my get? Okay, so get origin. Okay, that's my point of origin. Okay, cool. So I need to get from my origin to my origin is that. So from my origin oh shit, this. Okay, to origin. So the x can be whatever. I just want a straight line up. So origin x to origin y plus 200, say. I don't know. Metaphors returning, say, why does it takes, okay, what does this, doesn't this not, returns the transforms origin, translation. Vector 2, right. Returns a vector 2. Debugging. Part error, too few arguments for the draw line. Oh, you need other things. Okay. You need color, you need color. That's what you need. Okay. So you need color. Color is gonna be color. Yeah, and yeah, let's do aqua. Is that good enough? Yeah, okay. That doesn't look like any line whatsoever. Is there like a thickness? Float width. I mean, okay, but I doubt that that's the case. So the thickness is going to be, let's do 10. Right? Yeah, that's nothing there. That's fine. So I think I'm going to do is a vector. Yeah, no. Okay, so origin to vector. I think let's do 200 and 100. Okay, with this thickness. There's nothing as well. So it's because of I don't really see it. Nope. That's something not quite right. All points of shape. I mean, the center of that circle is not going to change. So we can. That's not what I want. So the center of that circle is not going to change. So the center of the, I mean, I would like to have this as a gizmo, but if it doesn't work, fine. Or unless, wait a second, I'm not sure, I'm getting here. No, it does. And I want the world actually to be UI. Cancel. I want it to be cancelled, yeah. I mean, oh. Okay. vector 2 of vector 2 of origin dot x and origin dot y times 10 times 100. So it's positive, so it's going to be down, so it's going to be times minus 100, but it still won't work anyway, so it's going to be the same thing. Yeah, it just doesn't draw any line unless I don't know. Sorry. Nope. All right. I mean, you know, doesn't do anything. But it's gonna be up. I just don't know how much. But I'll assume that the. Okay, so let's assume that if the var look at point is a vector 2, right? So which is 0, 0. So let's look at point. Okay, so that means you're gonna rotate that way. That's 0, 0. Really? Okay. Interesting. So now I want to say that is 0, 0, but now what I want to do is actually that look at point is equal to this is the problem that this editor has. It's really hard to. Okay, so is vector of the transform get origin dot x and I just want to do the same exact thing. I think it's just to be right above, but I want it to be so straight up, and I think it should be, well, we'll see, because if it is, doesn't look right. Still looking at 0, 0, I think. Unless I'm wrong, and I mean up and down. Wait a second. Yes, okay. Just checking. Plus 300, for example. Okay. If I do that, should be slightly to the right. Yes. If I say, well, I don't know how the size of the screen, but let's say 1/3. Let's assume. Well, I do know the size of the screen because, but I know that I can display. So display 1024 by 600. So I'm not sure, but let's say that. Okay, so if it's 600, if I say 1000. Okay, that's pixels, so 5,000. That doesn't make sense. 5. It's the same thing. I mean, I'm gonna be stuck in things that are unbelievably basic stuff, but I know that much. I knew that much anyway. Let's do this quartz. Well, that's without having any sounds anyway. So, can I not? I need to draw a line. I need to do gizmos. Without gizmos, I can't. I need to draw a line. Actually, draw a circle. A position vector to. Let's do 100 by 100. And what do you need? Vector and radius and color. Vector, radius 10, color. Let's do white. Okay. It's just not working at all. It's because the tile map or something? Is it because the ship is doing it? Let's do that on the world. Draw arch, actually draw circle of vector 0 0. Actually vector 0 0 does that, and it's 10 of radius and color white. If I do that, let me take the background out. Do it again. That's strange. That is strange indeed. Okay. This is only going to be very old. Color N. No, but it's gonna be vector 640 360, for example. Let's just do that. 640 360. I know it's the size of the screen, but 360. But it should be at the very least. It should touch the screen. Is it color N? Is it because of that? What? Okay, he said blue. Okay, let's do if that makes any difference. No. You said 200 0. I'm wondering if that makes any difference whatsoever. No. Is it a vector or something? But the hell? Oh, I see. This. Jesus, okay. Ship. Func on draw. Jesus. And then whoop. Okay, yep. Just like that. That's where it draws it. So now there's a little white dot there. But so okay. If world debug equals true, do the gizmos, and now line from get canvas get so transform get origin to transform, actually sorry, origin equals a transform dot at origin, so origin to origin, actually vector to vector 2 dot x and origin dot y plus 200, and this doesn't exist, and that's, oh no, it does exist actually, it's 10, no, color first and then with, but I don't think it might require that. Isn't it clear? Sorry. Okay. Okay, interesting. So first of all, I need it to be minus, right? So it's going to be negative because it's going down, but it's still going down anyway. How the hell is it origin? Sorry. Draw circle hot origin for the radius of 10, actually 20 of core white. Huh. Okay. Get origin. I think I need to world to translate this to I think transform to the, I think I might need to do this I lost sound. The local. I mean, that makes no sense to me though. That's 1 hour and I'm still stuck at this. I don't think I'm gonna make it for show. Okay. I mean, the this get origin of transform, is that like a different transform? So like for example local or some sort of transform dot local or world or scale rotated, get the rotations for example. Okay, let's but the rotation should be the same thing anyway. There's something here that's not quite right. World, get world 2D. Because I'm on the ship. Wait. But because I moved the ship, I moved the ship to here, so the ship itself has some weird properties here. Transform. That's what it is. So this is actually, so let's say 512 by 288. Okay. The rotation can be done this way, right? So it's giving me 12, 288. That's the position within the world. Okay, so if I was to put you here, yeah, 1024. So 588. I don't remember. Can you snap this thing back on? Also, bring in the background so because it's more beautiful. Go. So if I put this guy, yeah, actually it's spot on. So okay, when I say get origin, it gives me the origin at this point. So I need to get the origin not from there, but I need to get the origin from here. So get me the origin, but not from there. It's going to be world. Actually, sorry. It's going to say, well, world get node, and it's going to be ship, right? So far ship. And so if I say ship get origin, sorry, transform, let's get origin. Is this gonna work? I doubt it very much, but anyway. Because did you mean get origin or? Well, no, I didn't. Oh, well, I meant it like this, actually. It's exactly the same thing. Wait. Because I'm getting the node. Is it because I'm... What the hell? The origin of what's it? What do they call this? Of an instance child scene. Yeah, okay, I can do the shooting. I think it's just because it's relative, isn't it? Fucking stuff that this doesn't make any bloody sense. All right, so how much is it missing? I mean, I think it's missing. Because the origin this says. So if I print origin, it says 512,288. Okay. And origin y plus, well, 200 is what? 588. Okay. So plus, well, actually, what the hell? Oh god, why the hell do I do this? Right? Eight. Right. Draw a circle around this, please. Vector 2 of origin dot x with origin y. What's the matter? Isn't it cleared? Oh yes, sorry. That's not correct, so it has an offset. So let's remove the offset. So the offset is equal to, I think I struggled with this exact problem before for a long time and I can't deal with it. So that's the offset, right? And then when I rotate it, it's gonna do exactly the same thing. So I can't even get the position. So I need to, for the, I mean, can I not just get it to look at? I mean, okay, let's say that the offset is about. Well, it's actually, you know, it's probably going to be the offset. It's going to be. Wait a second. The dot is right on the money. Okay. So so when we do it from here with exactly, oh, what the fuck am I doing? All right, so I want to draw a circle from vector, because that's vector 2 to vector. So yeah, because it doesn't matter where I am, it only matters where I am plus, so of, so go 200 lower, right? So if I do that, all right, now I know that the radius of what I'm doing is 64, so it's 32, so let's do 32. That's interesting. Why is 200? That's interesting. Well, yes. That's, well, at the very least it's strange, but hey. So should go up 32 points, 32. That should, not 200. Because 64 should be the whole thing. And it's not even close. So how long is this? 288? What number is it? Because I'm puzzled. 288? It's too much. I don't know. What the hell is this? You know what, I also would like to open the folder for games, run circles, scripts. How is 200? Can you please disable this and shut up? I don't need the origin. I don't need this. I'm just puzzled as to can I not just can I, yes, right, can I hide it? Visible force. So that's spot on. That's 200. So if I say 210, it's going to touch the other one. How the hell? I don't know. It should be 64 pixels, but it's not pixels maybe, so I don't know. It's 105. Okay, so that's exactly the size. Okay, fine. So I don't know. I don't care. Now I'm gonna rotate it. So now I'm gonna rotate it up an arch. But so the rotation generally you do to do that particular rotation. There's just a maths calculation. I forgot all about this. I don't know how to do this. I just don't know. And that's even that. I mean, we're so far off from having this thing working. Very far off. I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. Let's go this here. Because I don't really have. Yep. Because, okay, so how do you rotate something? Assuming that you're here, right? And now I know that the center, so center is basically, well, actually, the center is actually 100. The x, well, the x, it's going to change, isn't it? In absolute terms, it's going to change. It's not coordinate system, so, or is it? Maybe it is, that's why it's 105. So, no, it cannot be. Draw a line to 0. Yeah, so that's not a coordinate system, so... Is there like a coordinate system in the... No, I would like you to look at this particular point. So this is the point where I want you to look at. Look at the point is exactly this. Right? So you look at that point. Doesn't really matter about this, but it's because it's straight up. If that's the point, when I... Right? Okay, and then when I process, you keep looking at that point. It's like, let's say that I move this position, I'll say X, I don't know, not point, not 1, oh 1, just so that we can, okay, let's say that I do that, okay. Oh, very interesting. Wait a second. You're looking at that point. How is that? How are you looking at that point? Right? No? What the fuck? Alright, so the point... What the fuck? And now it's what? Because it's a process thing, so now... What? Wait, I didn't do anything that it would affect... I think I did, but okay. Wait a second. Right, yes, and then here said, look at transform, get the origin X. Look at my origin. Look at point is the my origin. So var origin equals that. And so it's going to be origin dot x is origin dot, and then if I look at point, look straight up. If I don't look anywhere, just pass. Right, okay. And then, but if I look at points, it looks weird. So if I say look at 0, 0, that's one thing. If I draw the line from 0 to... $1,024... 800... Sorry... 800... 1024... I think it's 900, but what's the size of this? 600. 124, 600, and it's not going to be that like that at all. look at point 0, 0, and the 0, 0 for you is that. Whereas if and this is look at point, and it's my origin. That's interesting. So it's a process time. That's what. Okay, and that's draw the line, which very puzzled between why can I not just okay. I'm just so failure. I never failed at London Dares, but then I invested more time in them. I probably did. I mean, there was one where there was just one day, and I did it. I mean, I don't think I did. I got to the end, and I think I didn't do it, but I'd like to. I probably no. The thing here is the Godot is getting in the way because I don't need any of this. The grid system. Can I probably could get rid of all of this shit, and maybe I should just do this in Unity. I can try it just for like half an hour and see if I like it. Git add actually git status git add. Oh, and then get more stuff. Let's push. And I have to download the whole thing again because I just did that. So Unity. I think. Come on. I think is there like a click thing downloads? Yes, click here to learn more. Ah, there we are. That's the one, and download. Right. So I'm gonna have to put this in programs. It's not small. This one, 77 for the hub, and then it's gonna take ages to download the whatever the thing is called. I mean, you know, this is a bit bollocks because cut, and I'll put it on programs. I'll just put it here, and if I permissions open with permissions, I need to allow executing, and I mean. I need to also do something here, which is Unity. Good stuff. That's exactly what I want. I want to... okay, that's one. I need to... Let's use the beta for this. And I only need WebGL and Linux. In fact, I mean, it's 300 each, so it's going to be fine. I'd like to have this on Android, yes, but... Okay, here we go. So now I'm downloading this thing. I'm just switching engines and then halfway through. I could do this in Lua, but I would have to log to the... I know, this would be fantastic, and I can do Android as well. But... Android... What do you mean? Oh, there's an APK for this. Any use? Okay. I mean, they are small, but physics and stuff. The fold would be also nice, but not straightforward, and it's I mean, I would love to be able to just switch, but no, I mean, I used to love Godot, and I'm pretty sure that there's, you know, much easier ways to do everything. Unfortunately, I just don't know enough, and I spent a lot of time in Godot, a lot of time, and for some reason it's just easier to do it differently, I guess. It's Lua. I don't really particularly like Lua, and I don't think it's right. Game Logic using Lua, Zero Config Cloud build. I mean, yeah. Here's asteroids. The documentation on Unity is not ideal either, but yeah, I don't know. This was good. I had a good run. I'll probably come back to this. I just at the moment I can't. I have to. At the moment, I really cannot. Is there a chat? To be fair, I don't think it's... Alright, I'm gonna have to go downstairs and I'll come back. Quick pause then. Alright, I'm back. Alright, I'm not convinced that Unity is gonna solve my problems. I think that Godot may not either, but I'm not sure if I should give up, to be honest. I mean, obviously, I already made quite a few mistakes, right? All I want is for this object to rotate, to look at the center, and all I need is this object to be here. Wait, I mean, I just put an object there and then I'll look at it, right? So the situation is this. If I go here and I say that, look at the center, so look at the point. Now if I do that, the origin, okay, wait a second, what happens if I do this? You're always looking at that, right? So now if I rotate you, if I just go and move you to the left, so if I just position dot X, I don't know, it doesn't matter. So if I just move you, oh my god, if I by 0.1, for example, right? What the hell, up and down? Sure. So if I okay, because the position of X is way too hard, but actually, yeah, should be okay. What the hell is it looking at? Okay, don't, oh, don't look at anything, right? Just start there and then, okay. That's up, that's down, and nothing's happening. Actually, UI left and UI right and position. Actually, it's not like that. That's and the rotation. So Y is like that as well. And so if I left or right, it just doesn't do anything. Okay, that's interesting. Print debug the position. Sorry. It's like no matter what, if I click. Oh, it's too small. The hell? Yes. So it's gonna be 1, really? Okay. I don't need this anymore. The other way around. This way and this way, right? Actually, it's funny. It's just a small. Action pressed. And it is, well, it doesn't matter. Okay. Might as well download it now. Okay, so. But I want you to keep looking at the point. So if I say that, how come the point changes? Right? this is going to be around in circles. Obviously, this is not... Okay, the point is not changing. How? Oh, Is it because of this? So it's always looking at the origin. Look at point vector to 0, 0, please. Are you looking at 0, 0? I don't, what the fuck? Because if there's a point here, it should just point there. What the fuck? Unless obviously is a little circle of vector 2 with a radius of 10. So, wait a second. Okay, the vector that I'm saying for you to look at. How is that? Vector 2 to global. Go back to local point coordinates to global coordinates. Global coordinates. All right. So this is okay. No, wait, what? Why? These are global, right? I can't do this. Right, let's start by doing this. Okay, I want a circle here. I want a sprite to visibility to like false. Okay, let me just what's wrong? Okay, sorry, it's not Python. Okay, that's a dot. Good. Okay, look, If that's where vector 2 is, that's great. If it's right. Okay. And I want vector 2 to be vector 2. Yes, this dot to be somewhere in 100 100. Okay. So maybe let's do minus 100 just because. Okay. Interesting. Because it's 105, fantastically enough. Or something like that, I don't know. So now this, okay, now to global. Right? If you say that, okay, so if to global is there, what's 0 0? What? That's 0 0. And that's 200. What's 1024 by 600? Not much difference. What's 0 0? Minus 100. That's right, because it is 0 0 at the global scale is, which means locally I'm at 0 0, but when I'm imported into whatever world, on the screen I'm actually at 512, 202. So I want you to look at to local the points 512 288. So look at, okay, always look at this. Well, if you do slight, you're looking at somewhere. It's like $200. That makes no sense whatsoever. It's like, okay, let's just draw a circle at 2 local. The vector, well, I'm drawing it local, so I want this. Why can I not just the local vector to at 512 288? So and shorten recycle color white. So that's don't look at anything, please. Oh, it moves. Wait. It I'm moving the position of the node. So this is the this is 500,288 from the node. Right, okay. So I'm at the node, I'm drawing something from the node. I want to do this like to global. What's the... No, because that global should not move. Wait, okay, I'll give it another try for a second. Quit. Do look at point in global. May I need to do that? Global transform. Shit. Well, it's getting the global transform of wait a second. So give me the print the global position, please. Okay, that's the global position. That's correct. That's correct. That's why it was bothering me so much. So, give me the global position. Okay. That is the global position. Yes, that's true. So if I actually mark it, so if I actually do something, so if I do anything here that just add a child node, yeah, some things like center, container. No, sorry, point. Is that like a point? Spatial joint pin joint. To the... Okay, is there like a point or something? Line, a dot, a position. There we are. Center. And if I put this center at exactly 588, sorry, 512. 288 and yet 200. Okay, let's move it a little. There you go. Okay, and if I go and say ship, let's say script ship look at, we'll see. world dot center? No, because get node center dot global position. Get global position. Let's get transform. Oh, get. How do I? Is it global position? It is. So I don't even know. And is it global position just like that? Yes. Okay, so global position. What happens? What the hell is it? Is it in a somewhere some weird ellipse is happening? What? All right, okay. Oh, I see. Well, it's not really pointing at it, is it? I need to do something to this sprite because otherwise I can't see anything. Let's do a sprite here. Let's open the file for the ship. Let's do something to this ship that I can re-identify this thing. So I think in fact I'm thinking more in terms of doing it like this and just having something more in the terms of this. Okay. Okay. Save as ship. I can completely wait. Yes, and can I please export this ship? Okay, and I think if I go raw resources, it might have images. So let's all right, yeah. So if I that's interesting. Also, if you don't mind just making it 1-1. Actually, too much. 5. Okay. And let's see what we've got. So it's pointing. That's the craziest shit I've ever seen. Why is it pointing? Okay, what do you point it with? I can see it's here. It's pointing with the right. What the hell is it pointing with? Look at, yes, rotates the node so it points towards the point which is expected to use global coordinates. The point is doing that. So that's fine. Okay, so now the sun decided to show up and burn me, which is not something that I want to do. Not to be. So the problem is, okay, it looks at world get node center global position. Let me just get position instead, which probably will do just as well, and probably is even better. It's exactly the same thing, is it not? So at every single process, it draws that thing. So if I draw circle to global, no, it's fine. It's just actually, you know, can you actually draw the circle point being here, please, and just at point, please. I mean, it is looking at it. That makes absolutely no sense. So this will get node position, so that even if it's global position, I have no idea what you're doing. Just look at the damn thing. Okay, so here's the thing. That's pointless. Give me. Just like I have no idea. Can you please print what's the world actually? Can you please? So this is the point. Can you please just say what's the point really? I'm not sure if I can do it at this point. If I because yes, okay, that's fine. I mean, can you do it this way now? Yes. It's always 500 to 56. That's where the point is. And if I say position, it's going to say... Probably it's going to say exactly the same thing. Position. It's probably going to say exactly the same thing as well. Because this point is actually here, right? Okay, so position or global position, same thing. So... okay, wait. If I do this, or if I don't do this, same thing. So what? Okay, so it's fixed. So I want you to look at point. Okay. And I want you to draw a circle at point. So the drawing, for some reason, doesn't really work with the same things, which is very annoying. Okay, but I want you to look at that. So just let's not draw any circles. I mean, the edge of this thing is looking down to the right, and then it definitely is not the thing that is pointing, because it cannot switch from one side to another. Maybe, if anything, as it gets closer to this, yeah, that kind of makes sense. know what the hell is happening. I've got a point. I've got a point where it should be pointing to. Self-rotate. You rotate the other way once you rotated it. Look at this and then self-rotate 90 degrees. Global transform origin. I mean, maybe it's not position. Maybe it's transform.origin. Same thing. And once it gets there, it just rotates, right? So let's move you. Can I get like a sprite or what is it called? Something like a polygon. Recast, sort, mesh, light, line. Yeah, maybe a line. 2D line. Particles, polygon. Okay, let's do a polygon here. Polygon offset, no offset, texture. Yeah, there's no texture, but well. You know what? Tell you what, no polygons. Let's leave this node. Let's put a sprite here. Sprite. And the sprite has a texture which is this icon. But just on a scale that's like 0.1. Not 0.1. Okay. And so nothing is pointing. Nothing is pointing at you. That's where the center is, and you're not pointing at it. You're definitely not pointing at it. It's you know, it's okay, but it's definitely not pointing, so I'm doing something very wrong. I don't even know what it is. I really don't. I just don't know. I don't understand what the hell is going on. I really don't, and that's so annoying, and I hate that. It's see the can I? What the hell is going on? Okay, what I'm gonna do is look at points and then rotate the bloody thing. Look at points and then rotate about, says like that, right? Rotate. Radians. Degrees to radians. I want you to rotate about 90 degrees. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's pointing. Why the fuck did it have to do that? Why the fuck? Alright. Alright. Well, that fixed it. Fixed it. But I have no idea. Start to git add. Sorry. I mean, that's silly. Look at that point. Yes, but then rotate 90 degrees. Why is it? Do I need to? I mean, obviously I can do that. I don't understand. Look at that point, rotate it. Okay. And now, here's the thing. I can... Now I want to never allow it to rotate any other direction. Sorry. So, because it's looking at that, the position has to stay within. In fact, it can only... So if I do the position... So you rotate, so you basically... You try to move it, but it's not... It's gonna be a... How the hell did we do this? And how do we know the circle? Well, it doesn't need to, because it's the distance between where we are. Okay, so obviously now there's no sun, but there's absolutely no light, which is one of the fun bits about being in England. It's like, if you remember, maybe about 10 minutes ago, it was sun burning. 10 minutes later, this is it. It's gonna maybe snow. Don't even have light to film. How we're looking? Well, I'm happier because I solved one problem, but man, is it dark? Yeah, YouTube is saying that I'm doing stuff. Yes, I am. ThinkSpot. Alright. What do we want? When do we want it? Game machines. Voice channels. Motion. Okay, so what we're gonna do is this. And this is, I know that this part is gonna take a while because it's really hard. So I look at that point, right? And so what I want to do is I just want to push it left, because it's always looking at that point. If it goes left, it only goes left of what it's rotated. So it's not position X, it's gonna be I want you to walk to your left, which is weird, I'm not sure how to say that. Let's see if I can find Guido. Move to element to node site. How do you say that? How to set the anchor point of a node? Yeah, something like that. No, it's raining. And you profusely. No, that's not how you say it. Pivot point. Yeah, so set position. Vector 2, new location. The texture, get width, new location, get height. No, I just... so... Get tree, get nodes, get in group. No. So the movement... See, the thing with this is, if it's rotated... So like... we go move up relative to rotation. For example, move relative based on rotation. That's the one. That's what I want. So rotate, right? And then you do velocity. Move and slide with velocity. Vector 2 and rotate it with that rotation. Yeah, interesting. I can try that. And move and slide. Let's say I don't have any of that, right? But you should, because ship is, as far as I know. Oh, shit. Okay, what we can do is, can we do it this way? But I'm always... So if I say slide vector, rotation, that is not gonna work. Sprite, yeah, okay, fine. That's fine. That moves, that doesn't. Move and slide vector. And it said it's like time 100. So it should move and slide vector 10. Why is it not rotated with rotation? Okay. Can you not? No rotation. Because whoa, that's some serious rain. You guys can't see me, can you? Well, you can kinda see me. How are we doing here? Do we have stats? Dropped frames, not 0.1%. That's not too bad. Maybe I should be recording. Thing is, recordings, output, recording path, generate file name without space, warning, recordings cannot be paused if recording system is stream. Yeah. Oh. Alright, the thing is now, move and slide does not rotate. Unless you want me to do this. Rotate it, and then here's the rotation, right? No, it doesn't work like that, so that's for sure. So this, and then this, and then this, and then this. None of the... It's because... Okay, wait a second. Okay, if you do any of these, just rotate the thing. Okay. What the hell? That's so funny. I have no idea what's happening, because I think it's rotating it twice anyway. So this is the one that's moving it. Okay. Move it to the left of itself with the rotation that it's got. So I think I'm onto the right path here, but rotate left, rotate left. So the move forward is velocity with a rotation. So it's basically saying, I'm not sure why is it two, because it's moving in one direction. Okay, so I think it's gonna be something like that. That's velocity, says velocity, and then right, and it says like, okay, now you move and slide, move. Well, no, you actually get the kinematic body to move and slide. Unless I make this a kinematic body, which case it might be, I mean, it's like change the type to kinematic body, which then contains another one, which then contains just one of these things and one of these things. So this one doesn't really matter too much, and let's delete those. So now I think, because obviously delta, let's say the delta is not doesn't matter. Speed is 10 and velocity, okay, and then you say like move and slide. You're a kinematic body, right? So you need to move and slide. Velocity isn't declared in the current class. Really? Change type. You are a kinematic body. And my god, this is proper. Oh, this is hail. You guys remember when I said it might snow? There you go. That's hail now. I don't even have. I don't think I've got any lights in this room anymore. This is ridiculous. Started off like, I don't know. Oh, I might as well just remove my camera, to be honest. Until. Okay. Why do you not have move and slide since you? Unless you don't want to be a move and slide thing. Area 2D, maybe? Change type. Or rigid body? You know, it makes no difference to me. Move child, move local, move and... Nope. Kinematic body has a move and slide. That's what I thought. Okay, so I'm gonna go and change type. Kinematic body. So I can move it the way I want it, and it has a move and move and skip. Interesting. Wait a second. How is that even possible? Move. Dude, you do have move and slide. It's one of your things. You don't think so? Okay. Move and slide. Okay. Where's help? Move. And actually kinematic body 2D methods. Move and glide, move and slide, vector 2. It just does. Oh wait, unless no, kinematic body 2D. That's what you are, right? Okay. So if that's a ship, that's kinematic body. Oh, what the fuck? The 2D. That's why. Move and slide of velocity. Yes, should be good. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Okay. I think I don't need this anymore. That's the one. Okay. So, yes, speed. That's fine. Point. Yeah, it's fine. And let's do export var speed. Yeah, which is 100. So we do speed. And so that's gonna go. And so is that bloody lightning? It was, that's for sure. Maybe. Hopefully I'm not gonna... Oh, why? Because velocity is equal to vector 2. Wait. Really? So now t is equal to this direction. Oops, I don't need that. So that rotates that way. That rotates that way. Okay, now there's a thing here which is Godot action pressed time hang between press immediate response. Now I know. Okay, my wife is asking me something here. Give me a second. I'm gonna Where is that thing? Okay. Okay. Then once one ticket is pressed, once one ticket is released, UI select press. Is action pressed? Is action pressed? Oh. If not pressed, has action not pressed. If action just pressed. Oh, okay. Okay, is action just pressed. Is action just pressed. Oh, that's okay. So it was right. I don't want to there's like a time between pressed button to what? She's asking me what I want for dinner. To be honest, I don't know. I gotta do something, but yeah. It's like the response time. Okay, I think yeah. How to get the press event lag. Okay. Press sprite movement. Avoid an action triggered if the so I pressed button lag. I mean, the problem here is that I need it immediately. It's like you press and it hangs and then it goes, you know? So I think there's an event. If that's the event is event key, and if the input is action press you, then it's just like it's all select button node, go to node, click press. No, that's not it. Alexa ratio is pretty cool. But that's for buttons, I think, which is different. Complete notes buttons. Oh my god, that's like a proper storm. Alright, I'm gonna have to interrupt this here now because I think that everybody's downstairs. My son is probably a little bit scared. Alright, I'm gonna have to come back to this. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna go git add all git commit git cim or rotating push. Alright, let's Let's stop this for seconds. I'll come back to it.